Welcome to the CEO Glow Show. I am here with the founder of Face the Fight, Sheila Edmiston from Arizona. She is an esthetician. She is here to share her heart of impact and how impact and business can marry each other and be fruitful. So here we go. Okay, Skylar, I have had the honor and privilege to get to know you, and the team has walked with you throughout these past few months. And I really got to say, everybody on the team just loves you so much.
I love you guys.
And it was kind of immediate. It was really immediate. When you first came around, I was like, oh my gosh, you have, I was just telling Skylar, like, not all compliments are created equal, but coming from you, because I just recognize how genuine you are, it means so much. So tell everybody about your business and about your mission and the impact you're having in the world.
Okay. So I am an oncology-trained esthetician, and for the last 12 years, I've owned a nonprofit spa in Arizona. 20% of all of my paid services from my traditional clients goes into funding free services for my cancer patients.
It's incredible. Where did you come up with this idea?
It honestly was a very personal mission. I was unfortunate enough to lose all of the matriarchs in my family to one cancer or another. And my dad has had skin cancer. So it's been something that's just kind of been smacked around my life, quite frequently. And I wanted to figure out a way that I could give them some type of peace, because I saw how challenging it was. And of course, my passion and, my entire life is based on skincare. I love facials. So, I thought that would be the perfect thing. I didn't want to try a different avenue that I wasn't familiar with. And it just kind of grew from there. And I had a lot of naysayers that, didn't understand why I was giving things away for free in my business.
Yeah.
But, that's what I wanted to do. So
it must be so fulfilling, though.
It is. It's hard some days, but it gives you this sense of peace, especially knowing people that have had it and, unfortunately succumbed to it. Giving that to someone else is just, gives you this little piece of yourself back.
Do you have any client stories that kind of stick out as that was a moment that will stick with me forever?
I've had so many, gosh.
I know. That's why I just felt like that was going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
I just want a little peek into your world.
Sometimes I've learned, I had a client and she came to me knowing that she was not going to make it. There was no way that she was going to be able to beat this. It was, very late stage. It had taken over, every part of her body, and she still wanted to feel some peace, and she still wanted to try and live as much as she could with the days that she had left. And, when she came into my studio, I try to be optimistic without telling people they're going to be fine, because you don't know.
Of course. Yeah.
But, with her, it was, she didn't want me to tell her everything was going to be good or happy. She was like, I'm at peace with my, life and where it's headed, and I know what's going to happen. I just want you to give me some relaxation and some love. Yeah. And so, it's hard, because those are one of those times where you're not going to see that person again. Every other time you're hopeful.
Hard. Yeah.
That was rough, but it just kind of made me realize that it's not about me at all. And, I'm there to just help another person, whether it's, once or twice or 20 times.
We can say that, now that you mentioned that, we can say that about all our clients.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Tomorrow isn't promised.
It's true.
It just makes me, thank you for sharing that. It just makes me just be more present with people. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. But definitely with the work that you do, I can understand how that kind of service, the energy is a little different. How does that feel, Skylar?
In the moment,
You just give yourself more?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I try to give myself to every client. In that moment, it's more about me getting out of myself, because if I stayed in myself, I would cry the whole time. And that's not okay. Like, it's not about me again. You know what I mean? So I don't want to spend my whole service crying over a person when they've probably cried enough tears and they've probably had enough people around them cry enough tears. It's really more about me thinking, what do they need in this moment? Like, what would be the most beneficial for them? And sometimes it's completely forgetting that they are dealing with this at all. And so in order for me to do that, I have to take myself, out of my own mind and like my own feelings.
That is so impactful. Gosh, I just adore you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, stop for a second. Did you know that most people who watch the CEO Glow Show are not even subscribed? What? So, if you are on a mission to level up your beauty business, your family life, your prayer life, hit that subscribe button now so we can stay in touch. So, when you and I first met, what year was it? About a year ago.
Yeah, it hasn't been too long.
Maybe a little less than a year ago.
Yeah.
And we were on a Zoom call, and I know, Misty already knew you.
Yep.
And when I was talking, you had your grandmother's artwork, right? Or your mom's artwork behind you?
Yeah, her pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was really, and then that told me that this is a human that honors her matriarchs, that honors her ancestry and those that came before her that paved the way. And so I love that. I was like, maybe I should put a picture of my grandparents behind me or something like that. Like it was just so beautiful. And so we had a conversation that I felt so good about. When I get on these strategy calls, it's like, kind of like what you said. It's like, it's not about me. It's like, and not looking to get anything out of it at all. Just asking the right questions, because a lot of times, whoever you're speaking to has a future self in their mind that hasn't been born yet. And so it's just about guiding them through those steps, whether they work with us or not. Just guide, what does that look like? And if it's aligned at the end, it's aligned. But honestly, it's just coming at that with a heart of service. But so tell me about that call and how it made you feel, because you did sign up for PRB after that.
I did.
So yeah, tell me about that call and like your initial thoughts about signing up for PRB.
So I'll tell you, I mean, I'm not sure if you remember, because it has been a little while, and you are a very busy lady.
I remember you, Skyly. And I don't remember a lot of people. Like, I saw you walk down, and I was like, Skyly! You know what I mean? Like, also, yeah, you're gorgeous.
I'm infamous now.
Yes,
if you remember after our first call, I didn't initially sign up because I was so scared, because I had been burned before, and because I had had negative experiences with marketing companies. And it was your warmth and your lack of pushing and like lack of feeling like you were trying to sell me something that made me decide, okay, like this is the firm that I want to work with. And this is the place I want to give my money to and my time to, because, you on our initial call, it was just very casual. Like you were walking on your treadmill, and I just remember thinking,
I'm always walking on my treadmill.
Yeah. I just remember thinking, okay, this girl's like doing 10 things at once. She's she's prioritizing her health while she's like making that money and like putting herself out there. And I just thought that was so awesome.
I also can't sit still.
Hey, you know what? You know what works for you, and you have to figure those things out. But you talked to me like a real person, and you didn't just give me this like rundown spiel of like, we'll do this for you and that for you, and we have this plan and that plan. It was more like, tell me about you and what happened, what's going on with you, and what you're looking for, where you want to go. And like you listened and treated me like an individual, not just another sign up. And that's why I picked you, is because you were so warm and personable and listened to what I needed.
Oh, thank you. That's how we, try to treat everybody. It's probably similar, because when you have a client in your chair, on your bed, that's like an individual, a very unique set of memories, very unique set of traumas that you can't just slap, some ingredients on them and call it a day. I mean, we're human, right? So tell me, what was your experience at PRB? Well,
I mean, it's very organized, which I appreciate so much, because I I'm busy and I have so many different things I'm doing that I'm trying to organize myself.
Yeah.
So to have someone chaotic would just destroy everything I'm trying to do.
Okay.
So the fact that you guys have like these like perfect systems in place and people that do specific things, but they communicate with each other, which is so not heard of.
That's Bellevate. That's Bellevate.
You
and
know?
also our meetings and everything. Yes, that's
Yes.
not an accident.
You know, I can't tell you how many times I've struggled with people not talking to each other, and I'm telling a story 20 times over, and I don't have time for that. And so that was beautiful. And, you know, you guys have so many amazing things that you have researched and taken the time. Like you created a 30-day strategy that was my business. It was literally what I do, me. It wasn't just like here's a generic content strategy, you know, post this thing or that thing, and you send the same thing to everybody. Yeah. And it wasn't just like here's a new client discount offer, because that doesn't work, we know. It was, you know, how are we going to elevate you and how are we going to take you to the next level for your specific business? And the website you created me was just like,
I love your website.
oh my God.
Let's tag it right here. Let's put it right here so you guys can see, because I freaking love it. And when I first met you too, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun branding. Oh my goodness. And so where were you before PRB and where are you now?
I was not busy, not booked. I mean, I had a steady bunch of regulars that I'd built up over the last, 10 years, but my books, I mean, you could call me and I could get you in the same week. And I was struggling to figure out where to post, what to post, how to talk to people, how to take it to that next level. Because I didn't understand how to take a lead and to turn it into a customer without it feeling fake. You showed me that. And now I'm booked about 3 to 4 weeks out. I'm consistently getting new customers.
And you're consistent now with your content.
Yes. I understand better now what I should be posting, and I watch a lot of your videos. I take the feedback and I really try to implement all those things.
Yeah. It's a lot though.
Yeah.
It's really a lot. We're so proud of you. So proud of you.
Well, you guys are amazing.
Thank you. What is one message you want to leave to the beauty industry? If there was one piece of advice or a piece of wisdom you could give to a beauty entrepreneur that might be watching this, that is feeling kind of lost, whether it's about impact or income or both, what would you say to that person?
It's something that, I had to learn the really hard way. It's that you don't need to be this quote unquote brand of yourself. I see so many people in Arizona. The big thing now is let's go take photos in the desert with my massage bed. And those are my brand photos. And it's it'd be
Cute.
Cool if it was
really
unique.
Cute.
But 800 people have already done it. It doesn't make you stand out. And I think we've spent so much time trying to cultivate this idea of us on social media when you have shown me that I can just be me and I can be an individual. Yes. And I don't have to cultivate this fake persona to attract people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Oh my gosh. More of that, please. I just learned how to do this yesterday. It's this one. I was on stage and I was telling them how do you, the clocking it?
I'm too old for that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said I'm too old for that.
Yeah. We're 40s,
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm 44.
Yeah, 43. We don't,
there we go.
That's fine. We had snaps, right? Isn't that what we did?
We did. We had the bend and snap.
Yes, we did.
Thank you so much, Skyly.
Thank you.
Love you so much.
You too. You're the best. My boyfriend said, "Is that Ariana Grande?" I said, "Nah, she better."